Welcome to the Buster Ball Podcast. My name is Billy B. I'm your host today. Today, the Giants start a three-game series against the Texas Rangers. This is game 27 at 162. It features Justin Verlander against Eovaldi. Crazy name, I can't even pronounce it. In this game, the Giants lost 2-0. Texas scored 2 runs on 7 hits and no errors. The Giants had no runs on 4 hits and no errors. Robbie Ray was on the mound. Justin Verlander was on the mound, and he pitched really well. Verlander went 6 innings. He had 5 hits, 2 runs, which were both earned, 1 walk, and 5 strikeouts. Finished with an ERA of 4.99, which is almost 2 points down from where he was before. He faced 23 batters, threw 89 pitches, and 65 of them were strikes for an average of 730, which is awesome. It means he was hitting the plate everywhere, high, low, in and out. All together, Giants had 10 strikeouts and 1 walk. You'd think that would be a recipe for winning, but it wasn't. The Giants struck out 13 times and walked once. They looked really tired at the plate. Bailey was completely lost. He was 0 for 3. Hung Ho struck out 3 times. Almost everybody struck out 2 times. It was not a very good, not a very good performance by the Giants. Really, they looked really flat. They left 5 guys on base. They were 0 for 2 with runners in scoring position. Just, a really flat game for the Giants, unfortunately, after a really, spectacular pitching performance by Verlander. For a 42-year-old guy. He's got it going on. Let's hope it stays that way. Okay, now we're going into game 28, which has Robbie Ray on the mound against Tyler Mahle. Giants ended up winning 3-2. Giants had 3 runs on 11 hits and no errors. Texas had 2 runs, 8 hits, and no errors. This game was quite the duel. The Rangers got off to an early start with one run in the first inning, and kind of thought that was doomed for Robbie, but he pulled his stuff together and was able to pitch. The next, pitched pretty well. Only gave up 2 runs, but the Giants, got pretty much blanked up until the 5th inning, where they scored 2 runs. And then no more runs until the bottom of the 9th. So we're, 2-2 going into 6, 7, 8. It's looking pretty desperate. The Giants had a runner on second base. And lo and behold, I think it was perhaps Ramos might have been on base. Was he Ramos? One of them. Anyway, Bailey pinch hits at the bottom of the 9th, and lo and behold, he takes a swat at a ball, and it veers out to right field. A run scores. Giants got a walk-off win. Really looked like it was going to go into extra innings, but thank God it didn't. Excuse me. In terms of batting averages, the Giants are still really, really low. They have Bailey at 171, Lamont Wade's batting 114. And then we have 1, 2, 3, 4 guys who are just barely over 200. There's one guy, Hung Ho Lee, who's batting over 300 at 327, OPS of 946. The Giants really have to start, doing something better with the ball at the plate. They just cannot exist winning games with no batting averages. Like, the Padres, who are coming up in the next series, they have like almost everybody on the team's batting over 250. So we really need to start hitting the ball into play. Okay, the rubber match, game 29, featured Jordan Hicks versus Jack Leiter. Jack Leiter is just a wicked pitcher. He's 2-0 with an ERA of 9.90. And it was quite a game, folks. Texas got off to a 2-run lead in the first inning, and the Giants came back with 1 run in the bottom of the first. Game kind of stayed that way until the Giants scored 1 in the fourth. So the game was tied from the fifth, sixth, seventh, eighth, ninth. Sounds just like the other game we had before. So in this game, we had Bailey and Wade, who are barely over 100 batting average. Their team batting average in this game is 222 with an OPS of 669, which is pretty good. As long as OPS gets a 700, you're okay. You're doing things. The reason why the OPS is that high is because Hung Ho Lee has an OPS of 929, and Chapman is up there at 780. Scrumtree's at 880. That's where you need to be competitive. Anyway, the Giants left runners in scoring position with 2 out twice. They left 6 on base. The team had runners in scoring position. They were 1 for 6 on that. Usually doesn't bode too well. The team only struck out 4 times, had 4 walks. So it means they're looking at pitches, getting walks, not swinging at bad stuff. And so we get to the bottom of the ninth. This one's looking like overtime, and it was man, we really got to get this victory because we want to win the series. And Elliot Ramos comes up to the plate, and he knocks a ball between the third base and the pitcher, and the pitcher fields the ball and throws it past first base into like the right side of right field. I think he ran the ball down, and as Elliott was rounding second, heading to third, he tries to get him at third, and lo and behold, another error. The ball goes left of third base over by the stands, and Elliott scores to win the game. A little league home run in the major leagues. It was something to see. Everybody came out of their seat. Everybody came unglued. It was just a momentous occasion. Jordan Hicks, he faced 20 batters. He threw 84 pitches, 60 strikes for 714 percentage. Birdsong was really tough. He pitched 3 innings. They only got 3 hits, but he struck out 5. His ERA is 1.13. He's really doing well this year. He faced 12 batters, threw 50 pitches, 34 strikes for 680 percentage. And then Duvall, excuse me, he struck out 2, faced 3, threw 10 pitches, 9 were strikes, 90%. So Duvall is really spectacular when he's on. They say when he gets his hand position in the right place, he's really tough, and I agree. So we take 2 of 3 out of Bochy's team in Texas. We celebrated Brandon Crawford on Saturday. Everything's spectacular. The boys got on a plane and flew down to San Diego after the game. And we will talk about the San Diego Padres series next. So we look forward to it. Thanks for listening. Have a great day, and go Giants.